and how much you're actually not using. You actually have. I don't even remember when this wishbone was put into the cabinet, but I don't think anyone's actually going to use it. Deep down, I toss into the trash. I am grateful for that. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. I'm Jen and I'm so happy that you are here. Today's video is going to be another decluttering, organizing, cleaning one, but this one is being shown on a Friday opposed to my typical slowly simplifying your space videos on Monday, because this is a collaboration hosted by Tiffany at Smalltownsix and a bunch of other lovely and wonderful content creators that will be decluttering, organizing, or cleaning some area of their home. I'll have the playlist linked down in the description box for all the motivation that you will need, as well as the link to Tiffany's channel. So if you are in need of some decluttering, some organizing, and some cleaning motivation, you've definitely hit the right place. If you're new to my channel and you're coming over from the playlist, then welcome and hello. My name is Jen and I am a mom of two, a wife, a mother, and a teacher, and I share all the cleaning and decluttering and organizing motivation on my channel. Every Monday at 3 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, I've been sharing a slowly simplifying your space video, which is a series I'm doing on my channel that I take you through every nook and cranny of my home, and we're slowly simplifying all the areas to make it more functional and manageable for me and my entire family. So if you're interested in that, I'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button and join my family. So without any further ado, without more rambling, which I tend to do on occasion, we're going to jump into this decluttering, organizing, and cleaning video. Today I'm going to be tackling this cabinet right behind me, my spice cabinet. Now, I am not the cook. My husband does 99% of it, but I have a pretty good idea on what spices he likes to use. So we're going to go through, take everything out. My method is a mishmash smorgasbord of KonMari, Swedish Death, the onion layer. I put them all together to create my own method for how I declutter. So let's jump into it. Let's get into this spice cabinet and let's get this video started for some motivation that you can get up and tackle a small area or a large area in your home.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to...
So like I said, this is a spice cabinet. This is where all of our spices live, oils, seasonings, things that we cook with, and it is located to the left of the stove. So this has been organized maybe about 7 years ago or 6 years ago. I can't really remember. I'll link that video above, but the systems I put in place do seem to work, but it's just a little overgrown here. But these are all our oils. These are our spices. So this is all on the first shelf. On the second shelf, I've been playing with putting baking things in here, but I don't know if it's working. Maybe I just have to get rid of a few things, but that's the point of this video. And then on the top, we have overflow spices along with my cake decorating caddy. So I'm going to take all of this stuff out and put it onto the counter, touch all of the items, and decide what we're going to keep, what we're going to relocate in the other areas of the kitchen, and what we're just going to toss into the trash.
In the city light.
I don't even remember when this wishbone was put into the cabinet, but I don't think anyone's actually going to use it.
World around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty with the wind blowing in.
You know, it's the small cabinets that you think there's like no space and you have so much, and when it's all down, you don't realize how much you actually have and how much you're actually not using.
I love it when it's me and you. platoons.
So this is everything. I'm amazed at how much stuff fit in that cabinet, and just by quick glance I can see a few things that we're just not using, or that expired, or just they can just go in the trash. They're empty. So let's just go through it. But before I go through it, I do need to wipe these shelves down. Look at all of the seasonings, random salt packets that are actually garbage as well, that I need to wipe down. And this is what the spice shelf look like, full of different seasonings. But this bamboo 3-tiered expandable cabinet organizer, so worth the money. I purchased this at Walmart, and I'll link it down below if I can find it. And as far as what I'm using to wipe down my shelves, I am just going to use the leftover Mrs. Meyer's multi-purpose spray and peppermint. I have a little bit left of this, and then I'll get something new to clean with. But I don't like to waste or store cleaning spray year to year. I'll just repurchase the Mrs. Meyer's peppermint when it's the holidays next year. So I'll just continue to enjoy the peppermint smell for the time being.
They were in high school when they met.
So the first thing I know, I have this cake caddy, and I only use it at Christmas and birthdays. So I think I'm going to actually store this in another location instead of it taking up prime real estate in an area that we use all the time. What I'm going to start with is putting my spices and oils back on this shelf, because I know that is a constant. And that is going to stay that way. The spices work really well on there, as well as the oils and the spinning, like, what's that thing called? The tray? The Lazy Susan tray. I think that's what it's called. But that works really well, so I'm going to keep that as is. And the basket with the overflow spices, I'm going to go through the basket, but that is definitely going to stay stored at the top shelf, because that is what we refill all of these jars with. I purchased these jars at Dollarama back when I first did my spice cabinet organization, and they are perfect because they fit a full bag of spices. We don't need to have like extra storage, but these spices, so like it fits one of these, but these spices are ones that we don't have jars for, and are things that Matt uses for cooking, and I don't question it because he is the cook, and I am grateful for that.
Things got kinda awkward, with sparks in the air. He would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool, but it was obvious, like, ooh.
Okay, so here's the pile of garbage. This is a bag of fondant. It's over a year old, and it is rock hard, so that's going in the trash. These are pretzel salts that are all open, and they're just spilling everywhere, so I'm going to toss those. Except I'll keep this one because it is good, not open. Then we have random seasonings in like Ziploc bags. I don't even know what they are. I have 2 of these mint and peppermint extracts, so I saved the newer one. Some random cupcake liners. I'm going to snack on these mini chocolate chips just so I can get them out of the house. And these are going in another spot. Dried apricots and unsalted natural almonds. So I have those. I'm tossing those, and these coconut sprays, they don't spray anymore. This I'm going to put with my storage things for when I get to the organizing of other areas, because I took it out of this cabinet, and this is what the cabinet is looking like right now. So no, it's not beautiful. I just don't want to spend so much time focusing on the organizing and making it look pretty. My whole thing this year is to simplify and declutter. So I know this is an organizing, decluttering, and cleaning motivational video, and which I hope it still is, but I'm not going to have it Pinterest perfect, because that is not my real life. That is not how my brain works right now. I am in the stage of getting rid of the things, and then I'm going to go back through all the spaces, go through it another layer, see if there's anything else I can simplify, and then I'm going to go into try to make it look pretty, try to make it look decorated. I really thought about running upstairs on my Cricut and printing off some fun labels to put on them, and eventually I might do that, but for the time being, this is the way it's going to look, and I'm really happy with it. And honestly, at the end of the day, isn't that all that matters? That we're happy with our spaces, and not to appease or to make other people happy. I definitely want to motivate you to get up and tackle an area in your home that you might have been, wanting to declutter or simplify. So I'm really focusing on making the spaces in my home work for me and my family. And I think you have to do the same. You have to make it work for you and your family. So this is my cabinet right now, not beautiful, not Pinterest perfect, but perfectly functional for me and my family. And so always remember, you do you. Don't worry about what other people are showing on the internet, because they're there to motivate you. You ultimately have to do what works best for you and your family. So let's go take a look at this spice cabinet and how I reorganized it once I took everything out. So the first shelf looks pretty much identical. I streamlined our Lazy Susan tray here, turntable, the salt and peppers on it now, and our vinegar, as well as our toothpicks, and then our olive oil, balsamic vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, cooking spray, and apple cider vinegar, all right there. These are all seasonings that Matt uses, so I just took them down, wiped down the shelves, and put them back in. Got rid of anything that might have been expired or old, but this has been very functional the way we've had it, and he can easily get what he needs. So the second shelf is the one that's looking a lot different. I had a pantry organizer shelf in here that I had some of my baking things on, and really it just wasn't working. So I just have bins that I had already. This is all of my sprinkles. Once we get these down and use them, we will not be purchasing too many at once. I have no clue why I have an overabundance of sprinkles. This container and this container have baking things, so baking powder, baking soda, molasses, and different seasonings for baking. The middle one has all of my extracts. And then this wicker basket has chocolate chips and chips, like chocolate chips, white chocolate chips. There's baking, cornmeal. There's a lot of different things in there. So it's just something easy to pull down and to go through. And then the top shelf, I took away the cake organizer and I just left the basket with the extra seasonings. And these are 3 extra seasonings and our extra pepper that we refill our pepper grinder with on the top. So that's pretty much it. The cabinet is looking a lot better and more simplified and streamlined.
They would be together. Ooh.
So I want to thank you so much for watching. If you're just stopping by my video and my channel for the first time from the playlist, then hi, I'm Jen. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to check out all the other lovely ladies participating in this challenge, which the playlist will be linked down below, as well as Tiffany's channel will be in the description box as well. I hope you were able to get some motivation from this video and decide to get up and tackle a space in your home that you might have been putting off for a while. I've been putting off this spice cabinet probably for the past 2 months, 3 months, and I am so happy that I finally got up and tackled it, and it didn't take quite as long as I anticipated, and it wasn't as bad. So I find that that is usually the case when we feel overwhelmed about a space. Take your time, 10 or 15 minutes to tackle it a little bit at a time, and you'd be surprised it probably won't take you as long as you anticipated. So again, thanks for being here. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, evening, or night whenever you're watching this video, are staying safe, and as always, take care. We'll see you on a Monday for another Slowly Simplifying Your Space, and I hope to see you there. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. I'd love you to join my fam. Bye everyone, love you.
started to dance, grabbed his arm and took his hand. He held her close under the moonlight as they kept on dancing. And now they're singing their love song, and they sing it kind of beautiful, calling each other sweetheart. I promise nobody can get in their way or steal the show. They're in love now, and I wanted you to know.